me that every ethnic group has some version of a pierogi, whether it's a samosa or, the pierogi. Do you find that to be true?
It's absolutely true. And that's part of our conversation this morning is about what is a pierogi, And so we were talking a little bit about there seem to be two schools of thought on pierogi dough, at least from that part of the world. And one of them is what she's doing, which is flour, egg and water in some ratio to each other. And then there's the another school of thought, which I've actually made a dough that comes right out of Michael Simon's book. And in that school of thought is the pierogi dough is more of like a pastry dough. It's actually butter, sour cream, flour. There's no water in it. So, and maybe that's the extreme. Maybe sometimes there are. And then there's sometimes milk shows up in either one. But it seems that there were at least a couple of women that came by so far this morning that felt very strongly that it's not a pierogi dough if it doesn't have sour cream in it. Her grandmother apparently disagrees, as do plenty of people on the interwebs. And then we've got Diana down there, who's a baker who's Ukrainian. And they make something called a pierogi or some variation of the word. And it's usually a savory thing with lamb and stuff like that in. And it's actually a similar egg flour dough, but it's yeast-rich. There's a little bit of yeast in it. So they roll it out much thinner, but it leavens a little bit when you're cooking it. So it looks like it's this thick, but it's much lighter in texture, the way she was describing it to me. And I've had those in ethnic festivals. In fact, I ran into her one on the west side last summer. So, in trying to decide what is a traditional pierogi, there is apparently no answer because the Polish people can't even agree with each other. Then you go Kaldunai and Lithuanian, which I'm not sure what the dough is for those, but again, it's a potato stuffed thing, and as long as you serve it with bacon and sour cream, they're happy. Potatoes, bacon, and sour cream, and you got happy head Lithuanian.
And onion.
And onion.
Onion, yeah. And I wouldn't think to make pierogies without caramelized onions, so that's another one.